Now, a truly desirable woman lives to exceed the expectations of her man. That also reveals that one of the best ways to attract such a rare woman is to be in the habit of always increasing your expectations. Because each time she surpasses one, you need to have another expectation already in place so she can display her glorious talents in surpassing that. It's important to note this has nothing to do with creating a perfect concept of a woman. Rather, this is about how to find a desirable woman. And particularly from the man's perspective, how does the man keep increasing his expectations to provide his desirable woman with ever-increasing challenge? The first place for the man to begin is to create your ambition. The man must create and cultivate his ambition. Now, every human soul has the seed of ambition within them, but they must craft it into a tangible form. Do you live in this dull world where survival is the only option, or do you hold this crystal ball that gives you a vision, not into what you're going to do with this world, but what you're going to create, what you're going to bring forth from the nothingness in order to bless this world? And as a man, as you cultivate that level of ambition, you filter out all the women who don't live within that realm, and you end up attracting the women who seek that kind of creative vision for life. The next step is not just having this ambition of doing great things, but actually creating a plan. Now, the old adage is plans are useless, but planning is invaluable. So you want to be in the habit of always planning. As you can see in the picture here, there's storm clouds on the horizon. As soon as you make a plan, the rains will come, the challenges will be thrown in front of you. And if you cannot adapt through a constant practice of planning, then you will be unfit for success. And a woman is exponentially more challenging than a plan. A plan, by its nature, will expose what you don't have to complete the plan. A woman is 10, 20, or 1,000 times more like that because she's going to expose how you need her. But that is how insufficient you are without her, and she will never stop doing that. So the man who is used to facing his shortcomings by planning will deal much better with the woman exposing his shortcomings in his need for her. The last thing the man must do, along with creating an ambitious plan, is to actually create the woman that you're seeking. Now, the first woman was brought forth from a rib, from inside the man. Now, you can't give your rib currently in a way that would bring forth some mystical woman. Instead, you must take something from inside you as a man and use that to create a woman. And what's inside of you? The way you think, the way you feel, and what you do. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions are the metaphorical rib that you must take from yourself and create a woman. You must consider, why does she think? How does she feel? What does she do? And then how does that line up with my ambition? How do our ambitions come together? Even though you've never met this woman, you must consider her thoughts, feelings, and actions. You must consider your thoughts, feelings, and actions, how they all work together, and how you will be the ideal team. And as you practice this, you'll come up with this concept of a woman who cannot exist. She will be an anomaly to you, someone who is not in the realm of your vision, even of a possibility. But because you've thought, felt, and acted, and considered her way of thinking, feeling, and acting, she's now a possibility somehow. Even though unlikely, she somehow exists inside of you. And that's what the world will take out of you, that concept of thinking, feeling, and acting, the way this woman will function, and finds the helper out there that will meet that ambitious vision. So we can see that finding a desirable helper is about staying in the creative process, creating your ambition, creating your plan, and even creating the woman before you meet her. So as a man, you must create a woman before finding a helper.